The world is not a secure place. It's not safe for common people, and it is all the more unsafe for the ones who control the world's economy. For this particular reason, world leaders all throughout the globe are heavily guarded for protection. Get to know the most guarded world leaders in today's video. This is Luxury Life, the right place that will satisfy your luxury appetite. Give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell for more updates. Number 6. Mohammed bin Salman, the heir to Saudi's throne, a crown prince of a country who happens to be one of the largest oil supplier in the world. Well, if that's the title you get to hold, then you also deserve to be heavily guarded. He is one of the most important people in all of Arabia, as he also has a net worth of $13 billion. The royal family are no stranger to being linked to assassinations, since their names came up to the murder of a journalist named Jamal Khashoggi, and this made them a target to many more dangers. Ever since Mohammed bin Salman took over as Minister of Defense, he made radical changes with their arm by taking the military power and secret services to work for him as his personal army. He combined trained soldiers and a security team which makes up to 1,000 people who are watchful for any dangers that may come to him. Over a span of 2 years, this number grew to about 1,800 personnel and has a budget of $20 billion for modern weapons. Number 5. This list should belong to the late Queen Elizabeth. But we will be putting her son here since he is next to the throne. King Charles III, who is now 73 years old, will definitely need all the security he can get. What we have may missed out on is the fact that being royal isn't just about crowns, beautiful clothes, luxury cars, and waving to people. When you become this rich and relevant, there will be people who will pry on you and see you as a threat to them. With a combined wealth of $80 billion, the royal family is prey to any sort of danger. For sure, they have one of the most skilled and well-trained servicemen in the world. In many instances, these soldiers can always be seen behind the king, always on the lookout for his safety. Sometimes they blend in with the crowd. As king, he can tap on the policemen and MI6 in case there needs to be an investigation regarding their safety. Before we proceed to our number 4, why don't you guess who he could be, as he is unexpected to be part of this list. And before you comment your guess, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell for more updates. Number 4. The Pope. Since he is considered to be the most influential man in the world's smallest country, the Vatican, he too will need security. Even though he is the head of the Catholic Church and bears an image of peace, he is not an exemption to threats. Let's not forget that Pope John Paul II bore 4 gunshots in 1981, which we all knew he recovered from. The Pope's security team are dressed in ceremonial uniform and are better known as Swiss Guards. They've kept their uniform since they were first founded in 1506. How they look with their uniforms does not even reveal the kind of skills they possess. They are one of the best combat experts out there. However, up until today, only men are allowed to join the Swiss army as they are still conservative to let women in. Number 3. The head of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. The world may not like him much, but he is adored by North Koreans. This guy knows how to make himself a target, CIA-level target, one factor of his ferocious totalitarian leadership. His brutality seems to be unmatched that he even sent his own uncle to be mutilated by wild dogs. He has mastered the art of annoying many relevant people in the world. And that is why his security team includes thousands of people, but he has very well-trained martial artists who follow him around wherever he may be. And they swore to lay down their lives to protect Kim Jong-un. Before becoming part of the team, they will conduct a thorough background check, but the most important qualification is their willingness to die for him. He usually travels with decoy planes just in case someone decides to make him a target. From where you are right now and the kind of leader you have, would you join the security team and willingly die for your leader? Number 2. If you were the most powerful president in the world, you would definitely be surrounded by armed security, just like Joe Biden. Ever since the late President Kennedy was shot, the security for the US president has tightened all the more. They went to place a budget of $2.3 billion to ensure that the US Secret Service will do their jobs perfectly. They have 700 personnel who are on the watch for the president's safety. Whether he is giving a speech, joining an event, or just in his office alone, his security team is always alert. The CIA is also working with them, doing their best to prevent any unwanted threats. All of his vehicles are highly secured, an armored limousine, a protected chopper, and the Air Force One. He ain't the US president for nothing. Number 1. Vladimir Putin. The security team of this man is out of this world. His former experience as a KGB agent gave him enough knowledge on how easy it is to kill and therefore put up a highly secured team. Not going to put his life at risk, Putin invested so much in his private army. Whenever he is out of his bunker, men of 3,000 will be ready to fight anyone who will threaten the life of their dear leader. Since Putin is known to be a very radical leader, he has made enemies that want to take him down. So from securing his hotel room to tasting his food before he eats them, even in state visits, his men are always on high alert. He is not just prepared for what could happen, but he is prepared to prevent bad things from happening and have placed a psychological security who can determine whether the people Putin is talking to or anyone in the crowd could most likely harm him. These are the most secured leaders in the world. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and ring that notification bell for more updates. This is Luxury Life, the right place that will satisfy your luxury appetite. See you on our next video.